CFO, the talented Shani Denise. Welcome to the Booked and Busy podcast. How are you, my love?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be with you today. Hey.
Girl, let me tell you something. So I read what is it called? The latest one.
Oh, you read Kissed by Chaos? That's the one that
No,
just came
not
out
Kissed
on the
by
13th.
Chaos. The one
When the City Sleeps.
When the City Sleeps.
Oh.
Nia and Darius. So he just pulled him right on out the game.
Yeah. Darius was a time.
Can inquiring minds want to know what kind of punani she got to just pull him up out the game with no
Baby, look here. He was chasing her. He was popping up where she was at. So the fact of the matter that literally when he want to go home. He was over there every day. He was there
So
all
my
the
question
time.
is, okay, so subconsciously, was he ready to just get out?
I think in a way he was ready to he was getting bored with it. Like being in the game for so long. And this story kind of had some personal touches to it. With dating someone who had been in the game before. Mm-hmm. And they were kind of like ready to get out, but not ready for that fast money to stop. Not ready for them not to be seen because now the streets have became their identity. You know, it was a part of him. Like, how do you give up a part of me? How do you go from this is my everyday hanging with my fam, because his crew was called the fam. Like, how do I get from being around them, which a lot of the members was his family? So how do I step away from my family?
Mm-hmm. I see a lot of men struggle with their end game. Some of it just crave the love, the fast money, the attention, the fast paced of it all. And some people just, they are broken. They come from broken homes and things like that. And they just want to get out. So to me, I'm not saying he's coming from a broken home, but I'm saying it's like, okay, this is, even though it's exciting, do I want love more? And I just don't know if men really, do you feel like men really feel like that? Because to me, the ones I've encountered, they just don't. It's like, grow up. I mean, because I've dated a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, is it because it's monotonous? I don't understand the lure not to find somebody in your corner versus the lure of the streets. Or is it they just want to be single? And I'm just talking woman to woman, not about the
Yeah, I think that until they grow up, you know what I'm saying? Until they actually grow up and be like, hey, you know, what am I doing with my life? Like, who I'm gonna be with? Who gonna hold me down? Who I'm gonna see the rest of my life with? Now I want to have kids. If I already, I want to settle down with somebody and have kids. Like, I really feel like men continue to play and play and play, and then they lost out on that good thing a long time ago that they dogged out because they were in a player, player ages or whatever. And then now we in our 30s, we close to 40, and we like, oh wait, now you want to try to go back and get that thing, and that thing don't want nothing to do with you no more. Now you want to they don't want to play them games with you. Now you want to be like, oh, okay, I've learned from my lessons. Now I want to grow up. I want to be with you now. Now I'm serious.
Somebody else. Somebody else.
Yeah, I'm done with you. There's no way I'm going back. You know what I'm saying? You want to dark me out. You want to been with whoever, and now it's like, oh, now you want to grow up. Now you want to wise up. But I do think it take men a time to mature, because they do go through that, like the norms of, oh, I'm gonna be with anything that comes my way. If she giving it up, and what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go out here and party if they want to be with the hot girls. They want to be out. They don't want the girl that's gonna hold you down. They don't want the girl that's gonna be there to take care of your family. That's gonna, they don't want that. They don't want responsibility.
What
But
What's your opinion of the allure of girls and bad boys? What's the allure that you think? Because it's different these days. These YNs is totally different, and they just for a piece, they willing to just really kind of degrade themselves, and they're not bad girls. They just want a bad guy. What do you feel like the allure is?
I think it's weird because okay, I've been out the dating scene for almost 20 years. But in my age, when I was in high school, baby, you couldn't tell me I wasn't dating somebody older. You know what I'm saying? The picking up at the school, the dating somebody that wasn't in high school no more, the dating somebody that was older, like, the Aaliyah, I'm in the era of the Aaliyah and the R. Kellys. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's be honest, like that was the allure for us in my generation. Like, we're gonna date somebody that already got a car. We're gonna date somebody that already got money. And he's making sure that we decked out, doing what you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, we were just really attracted to that. And not saying that we came from two parent households. We came with a father in a household and a mom and marriage and all of that. But baby, we were looking at, oh, he can pick me up from school.
Right.
He can take me to the mall.
Right. I'm fast.
We
I'm
can go
cute.
out.
I'm grown. It's the
I'm
allure
doing
of
I'm
I'm
grown.
grown.
I'm grown and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But we just didn't understand. But baby, half of them were
Predator.
predators. Yeah, okay.
But you
Yeah, they was
know,
predators.
yeah, they was. But this is the thing. One of my exes would not date me. We've been on each other since I was in high school, and I think he is maybe 8 or 9 years older than me. He would never date me in high school. Never. He might have looked, but he
Wow.
never dated me. It was until
Mm-hmm.
I went away to college my junior year he even gave me any play because he knew that shit was wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then I'm 20, 21, and I'm legal, and he's
Mm.
30 dating me. You know what I'm saying? You know, we lasted a
Yeah.
good. We lasted probably 2 3 years. Maybe four, maybe three. No, 3 or 4 years because we were on and off. It's the allure of a younger woman. She's cute. She's this. She's that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he has sense enough to know I'm gonna take my. I could go to jail fooling with this one.
Girl. And I think it's also some men thought that we didn't have mindset, we wasn't mature yet, so we didn't peep that they were running game. I'd rather go deal with somebody that's younger than date somebody my age just gonna see the fact that I'm playing her. This young girl, all I gotta do is throw her a little couple dollars. I gotta take her to the mall, pick her out in front of her friends, So I think it was a lot of those different things going on because I have not met nobody from my age that didn't say that, yeah, they was allured to that. You can't say you weren't attracted to that you thought that, baby, they would pull up and be outside the high school bumping their music. Like, why are you at a high school? When you look back at that now, like, why were y'all there?
That part.
Why?
That part. And we so young and immature and dumb. We thought the shit was cute.
Yo, oh my God. Oh, they parked outside in the hoopty. Like, oh, they gonna take us to McDonald's and Burger King. We hyped over little things, but we didn't know no better. And our parents and you know what I'm saying, was like, hey, no, you better stay away from that. Get your little fast tail self back on over here. I don't know what. And we like, you just hating. You just don't want me to grow up. You don't want me to date.
And
All the things that we
that
were
is
saying, but
not the case. You realize all along they was right.
no, they were so right. Even with friends, I was raised by my great grandmother, and she would be like, "Yeah, you stay away from her. That ain't it." And I'm like, "That's my friend. You can't tell me who to be friends with. She down for me." Nah, you see all these cars he put out on the street, they coming for her, and you're not gonna be like that. I wish one would pull up in my house. My, mm mm
Mm-mm.
mm mm. And come to find out, baby, she wasn't wrong. When I say my mama was not wrong about none of the people who are so-called friends, baby, she was spot on with every single. But I didn't want to hear that. This is my friend. She my fun friend. Until I get to a party and she trying to offer me up. Now I'm calling my mama.
Come get me.
Please come get me. Why you over there? Why was you with her? Didn't I tell you she was? Girl.
That's fast.
I learned then. I was like, I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry. I don't. I had one friend that was like, I told her, I said, don't go around the corner. Don't go with them. She like, I'm just gonna go with the two dudes or whatever. They like, hey, you coming with your friend? No. And I'm like, I'm begged her. I literally was outside begging her, like, please don't go there. I know what's gonna happen. I want to be up. I was like, we can't hang out because baby, with you.
No. I can't end up a teenage mom. I cannot.
Baby.
But and that's what you was the friend that a teenage mom by yourself, raised
and
by
she
yourself.
was. She was, because she ended up, you know how you was on Three with Your Girlfriends? She ended up dating, she snuck around, got my boyfriend's number at the time, decided to get pregnant with my boyfriend, and then wanted me to be the godmother.
I know you fucking
of the baby.
What's wrong with these people?
Baby, she said, she didn't tell me that it was his baby. I found out when I'm at the hospital with her, having her, she pushing her baby out. He came walking through the door. That's how I found out.
Ooh.
And you want me to be the godmother?
That's a book.
The hospital, y'all. Yeah, I might have to write that one, because baby, the way I'm sitting there holding your leg while you pushing out the baby and he come walking through the door.
I know your face was like, what are you doing here?
Why are you here? The way I left that hospital. Just say I got banned from a hospital that I cannot go back to, okay? Because I told that hospital up. You give your birth and...
Not you tore up the hospital. Not you got banned from the hospital.
Do not return, ma'am. Do not.
Ever.
Because I felt like both of them played in my face.
But they did. In actuality, they did play in your face. But
yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
And it's not cute. But I think sometimes people think it's cute. It's not cute. It's messy, it's loud, and it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as far as
it really is.
I'm sorry. Let me put my phone on mute. Sorry about that.
Fine.
But yes. So let's talk about some of these questions that I have for you.
Yes.
Here we go. Because it's nobody but my daddy and my sister calling.
That's like man be hopping on my live.
What made you fall in love with reading?
Oh, so this girl was the middle school reading Triple Crown Productions. If you guys know, I know a lot of people don't know what Triple Crown Productions is, but every book that came out. So we had in Detroit, we had a flea market, right? And so my mom would go there every Saturday. We would go there, and baby, I would find the book section, and every Triple Crown production, I would go over there and just buy them. And I don't think nobody knew what I was reading because nobody paid attention. They were just like, she reading. But every book, like the first book I think I read from there was called Crackhead. If you know, you know.
I don't know that one. Who was that by?
Yeah. I gotta go back and see, but yes,
Crack. Put that in my DMs because I probably need to go back and read that one because.
And when I say I got onto that series, it changed my life. Changed my life. Everything from Triple Crown Production.
So what made you want to write?
Um, so reading those books in middle school, I always wrote poetry. Like I always would write down how I was feeling. I would literally sit there if I saw the sun came up and there was a bird chirping at my window. Like I would stare out the window and I would read. I would read and I would write little things. I would write little poems. Like what's crazy is that me and my husband met my ninth grade year of high school. We still have love letters and some of the poetry that and like he
Oh,
turns stuff into songs. We still have them written down. We have them in a book that we pass to each other. So I've always written like poetry. Lisa Lennox, yes. Um, I've always had like a feel for just writing, and so I get 18. I start going to little poetry spots, little places that I probably wasn't supposed to be in, but nobody carded me because I always had, I always looked grown. Um, so yeah, I would go to these little places and I would sit there and just hear spoken word. And then I would start doing spoken word at some of these places. And then when I got to North Carolina, I would go and I did a couple spoken word pieces. It was just fun for me. It's just something fun to, as my hobby.
okay. I like it. Um, so you use your creative outlet in spoken word that turned into novels or novelettes for right
Yes.
now. Okay, okay,
Yes. Yep.
okay, okay. I like it. I like it. How does your husband feel about you being an author?
Oh my gosh. He's like, well, first of all, he usually takes my stuff and turns it into a song. But
So he
but
can
he's
sing.
like, I'm glad you're doing. He can sing. He can sing, y'all. He can sing. He can sing and play the drums. He can. Yeah. He's very 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 eclectic. He's very very. He's a musician through
Okay.
and through. Um, but yeah, I told him he a thief and I want my money. But I would literally just write things and like he feels now he's like he's excited because he's deployed. So he's excited that I'm channeling my energy into something and he's just like he's very proud. He got people on the ship buying my books. So I was like, so he's been reading them. He just read the one I dropped on his birthday, Kids by Chaos. So he's like, he's proud of me. He's been hyping me up.
I love that. I mean, when you have the support of your spouse, I think that's important. I know that a lot of people don't have that type of support. But it's refreshing to hear when your spouse is your number one fan, especially when they
Oh
take
yeah.
your work and turn it into a song. I love that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to let y'all hear some of this stuff. I'll be like, I said, and then he didn't tell me. He was like, I want you to I got my CD and I'm gonna let you hear my CD. We was still dating. And he gave me his CD and I'm playing. I said, this sounds a little too familiar. Wait a minute. And he's like, I just made it the chorus. Nah, run me my money.
Your money is his money. His money is your money.
His money is my money, and my money is my money.
Ooh.
He know. Yeah, we say it all the time. He know. He don't pay me no attention. He don't care though.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So, besides being an author, you are an avid reader. Which book type do you prefer? Ebook, physical, or audio?
I am a ebook and audio girl because I have the three kitties that are in full swing of I want to pick up and read what you're reading. So I do not purchase any paperbacks in my house because of that. I have to be so guarded with my own work because I'm like, oh no, you can't read this.
Right.
But I'm an ebook girl. I like the fact that I can be on a go, pick up my book anywhere or pick up my Kindle or I can listen to a book in my ear while I'm working, or if I'm out and about, I can listen to my book. So I'm definitely a ebook and audiobook girly.
Okay. Okay. Um, why what drew you into the romance genre? What was it about it?
Oh, the girl. Okay, so the girls, Shanae, all of them, they was like, "You will love a girl. You will love a girl. You know, the way you write is poetic. We can see that, and you are such a lover girl." And I was like, "No, y'all, don't box me into one category. I'm not. I mean, I've been giving them flank this whole last month. Like, y'all keep saying I'm a lover girl, baby. I was writing my latest Thanksgiving story. I said, y'all, in our little group chat, I said, y'all, I just realized I'm really a lover girl.
See, your friends know. Your
They
friends
said,
know.
they said, ma'am, we've been trying to tell you you a lover girl this whole time, and you was over here rebutting it like it wasn't crazy, like you was crazy. I was like, yeah, I do love love. I do. I see it now. I had to. I guess I had to mentally get to that myself because I didn't see it. I was just like, no, I'm just writing experiences and whatever. They was like, no, baby, you love love. We can see it.
I love that. I love that. Do you read in the same genres in which you write, or do you prefer something different?
Oh, surprisingly, I do. I do read some stuff in my same genre, but um, Denise, Lala, Shanae, um, who I'm forgetting. They books, Ashley Antoinette, of course we love all of Jock Wells pen. Um, oh, and I just got into the Crenshaw Kings, baby. Ooh, and Star. Ooh, they my top. That's my starting. They my tops. I can't get away from that. They books. Anything they put out is literally it's an automatic.
But
It's an
that's,
automatic.
I love the support between you guys. And I'm not saying you guys as in just those specific authors, but I love when authors support other authors. Um,
Yeah.
I love when authors speaks highly because we in this community, it can be a little off putting. I think that's a good word.
Yeah.
It can be a little off putting because, you have certain content creators that only promote certain authors. You have certain authors that only give arts to certain content creators because of possibly their numbers. And I'm not naming any names because that's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm not trying to say. But it's refreshing to see when author clicks with other authors and they support their work wholeheartedly. I commend you guys for that.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
that.
yeah, we definitely we literally give our honest feedback with each other, and I do love that about us. Like we have no issue, and even with the Morning Collective, those who are not authors, like our readers, they like Tasha, Coco. They when they say they gonna give us deuce, they gonna give us
Honest opinion.
their honest opinion. They're not gonna sugarcoat it because oh you're an author. No, they don't sugarcoat it at
Right.
all. Like Trina, I'm sending Trina my Thanksgiving book for her to give me her honest opinion about it. Like I just really appreciate that we built that community that but I think that also comes before I was on here saying that I was going to be write a book is because majority of my content was um, doing reviews. Like if
Yeah.
people scroll down my profile, author by day was reader by night. Everybody called me reader because literally if you scroll down, all I did was go on. I would talk about the books that I read, and my cousin Tahisha got me back into reading. She literally last March. She was like, "Hey, I want you to read this book." So, girl, I ain't read a book in forever. I ain't got time. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. When I got time to read a book, she like, you go on the Legoland. You can listen to it. Put it in your ear. And I'm driving to me and my husband driving the kids to Legoland, and I'm listening to Moth to a Flame. And I said, the whole time, I said, I'm about to stop reading this book. I'm about to start listening to this. You are not. I said, this don't make no sense. I'm going off, sending her voice note. She's like, just keep reading it. Just keep reading it. Just keep listening. You're going to be fine. The whole way to Legoland. I listened to that book, and baby, that got me back into, okay, what's next? You know, now we did the whole butterfly series. We did ethic. Yeah. Yep, that started it. Just that. And now literally my shriek has been, it's ridiculous. Well, now as an author, my shriek done went away. But baby, last year I think I read like 250 something books. And this year I've already read 300, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Along with, yeah, so
I'm at 325 or something like that. 325. I got 25 more books before I finish
yeah.
my goal of 350, and then this is going to be the last year of goals.
Yeah, I said I'm not setting a goal again. Because my cousin told me, y'all, she was like, baby, you don't supposed to set the goal and then in the middle of the year you start moving the goal further
And
because you
that's what
wanna.
I did.
I was like, yeah. She was like, that's not how it works. You set the goal and then you leave it. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey
I set the goal
Rowdy.
for like 200. I think by I think I changed it in April to 350 because I looked at my last year's goal. I said, "Oh, I could do 350." So if I make it up, I don't. It doesn't matter. But for me, reading is my escape. You know,
Mm-hmm.
TV is not what it used to be. There's only so many times you can watch, certain uh black shows. I don't really watch a lot of white shows. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer to lose myself in a book. So
Me too. Every time. Like I am catching up on some of my shows. Like I love Abbott Elementary. That's a show that I watch. What's the with Jax, the Unreasonable Doubt. I just caught up on that one. But that's just, I really don't have a lot of time because every time I sit down I'm literally right here with a laptop.
right,
Just,
right.
and I start writing. So it's kind of hard to do other things. But yeah.
And that's where I'm going to because I'm writing too, and I'm just trying to figure out what kind of writer am I. I realize I don't write fast. I'm not a fast writer, but I write
Mm-hmm.
slow, and then something pops in my head, and I'll be like, "Oh, on that part, let me go back and add this." My mind be jumbled and all over the place. So
And that's okay though. And we can't wait. We can't wait till you go ahead and step into this
we'll
new
see.
season for you. It's gonna be amazing.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Because right now I want to quit. I do.
Oh, and we all did. I was so nervous before I put out Summertime in the City. I didn't know what I was doing. I was sitting here in the live like, hey y'all, I got a book. They like, say it with your chest. I got a book. And it's only like 50 pages. I don't know if that's gonna be okay, but I feel like it's done. And I don't want to add nothing else to it. They was like, well, if you feel like it's done, it's done. I literally came into Coco and them live like before Summertime in the City dropped. And they was like, well, if you feel like it's done, it's done. And I was like, I don't know if they're gonna receive it because it's only like 50 pages and doubting everything. I was like, well, I'm gonna quit. Never mind. I don't think I want to do this. Whether people say something, it's all of those what ifs.
Yeah. Yeah. I know how you feel. But I'm excited that you are continuing your journey. It feels like you have things to express and your voice needs to be heard. I love that about you. Um, do you have a favorite book of all time?
Ooh. I don't think I have a favorite book of all time because I feel like the list is always, the meter's always moving because I think my favorite of all time is what I'm reading at the moment. Because when I'm in that world, when I'm in that book, I'm in it and I'm enjoying it. I love it. I don't think there's a book that I can just say, "Oh, this is it. This is like my favorite like book." I just feel like when I'm in that world, I'm there. I'm really committed to being in that book, being in that world, and enjoying the experience. And then when it's over, it's over. I take that when it's that goes for writing as well. When I'm in that book and I'm writing the book, like I'm writing a Thanksgiving book right now that says "Home for the Holidays." I'm in that world. Like everything about it is my favorite. Everything I love everything about it. But when I close that chapter, that's it. I'm on to the next thing.
Right. Um, are you a synopsis person or are you a cover person? How do you select your books? Or do
The
you
cover
just
is
go
the
by
first
the
thing that always. I think I'm both. The cover is what draws you in first,
Mhm.
but I've also learned that sometimes I need to read the synopsis. I need to read. I'll be like, that cover was fire, but then you go into the book and you like, wait, that ain't matching up. But if I read sometimes I read some of the synopsis and I'm like, dang, they just told the whole book though. They just told you the whole plot. Like at this point, what's the point of reading it? So I think it just depends. I'm a mood reader though. If I'm in the mood for something, I just
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm a
scroll and
mood.
see it.
I'm a mood reader. Um, but I like certain genres more than others. I am a urban what they call urban romance. I am an urban romance girly. I am a street lit girly. I prefer that street lit is
Yes.
mixed with urban romance if possible. If it's that, I can do without. It don't matter to me because I'm a person. The story is a story. Whatever the character is telling the author, the story is a story. So if it ain't no spice in there, it ain't no spice in there. As long as it can keep me and grab my attention, I'm in that thing.
Yeah,
I
I
just
agree.
You know what I mean? It's just sometimes I think people make up in their minds how they want the story to begin in, and it's not the story.
Yeah.
That's not the story the character is telling. Do your characters talk to
That's why I said
you?
you got oh you just gotta go. You gotta hop on that ride and go because baby, the way they be talking to you and because I'll give for example this Thanksgiving book. I'm like, this gonna be a really cute. This is me going into the book. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write a really cute short little novel for Thanksgiving. They're gonna be all happy. They're gonna be lovey dovey. It ain't gonna be no drama. It's just gonna be a cute little story. Baby, I got in the story,
Them characters said something
and we
altogether
got we.
different.
And the girls caught it in real time because I was like, y'all, this story and took a turn. Baby, I thought we was gonna be done. We was gonna do a little 40, little 50 pages. And baby, we had 12, 13,000 words. And I was
Wow.
like, what how did we get here? And we're not even 75% to the of the story yet.
But that to me is saying that the characters is have something else they need to say. And it's up to
Yeah.
you to listen to it, and apparently you listening.
I've been listening because baby, it's been a little ride. Like they having the time. And it's not the typical of the male is chasing after the female either. Cause a lot of my stories is more it has been like, the male is like, hey, I'm gonna get her. This story, she gotta come with it because she undid something, she hid something. And
Oh,
I ain't gonna say nothing else, but she did something where he like, I don't know if I'm gonna mess with you. So we'll see how it go. I don't know if it's gonna be a cute little button, packaged up. I don't, I don't even know the ending. How about that?
but are you a person that plans what it's supposed to be, or are you just right?
In
Whatever
my
they say.
mind, I'd be like, okay, this, like I said, this story is gonna be cute. We gonna just, a little Thanksgiving family, and then it's gonna drop on Thanksgiving. It's gonna be real cute, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I love family." That's in my head. That's what I said. But once I started writing it, yeah, I try that, but that's not always what happens. Because When the City Sleeps, I said I would never write a series. I was like, y'all, I'm not ready for that. This is my second book. First of all, When the City Sleeps wasn't even supposed to be the second book. Kiss by Chaos was.
Whoa.
But the characters started talking to me from When the City Sleeps. And so we went that route. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a cute little second book. It was not going to be a series. It was not gonna end on a little cute little cliffhanger. It was not. Because I told myself I wasn't doing the series. I was like, I don't know how to do that. I don't have no experience in that. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna stay on my little 40-page lane.
The characters said differently.
They said differently. Because now we have Darius and Nia.
They say differently. They say differently.
Yeah.
Well, when is book four? The Thanksgiving book. Is that a continuation to their land or
no? So Thanksgiving book is going to be Home for the Holidays, and that's just going to be a short standalone for Thanksgiving. And then the Christmas book is wrote. The Christmas book is Snowed in Love, and I knocked that one out so quick. It was crazy. Like, cover is done, book is ready. It's ready to go into editing. That's going to come out, I think, for my birthday and Christmas. And then the second book to When the City Sleeps is When the City Burns. The cover is done for that one, and I'm about 45% into that book. So, I'm literally working on When the City Burns, and I'm thinking that's going to come out around New Year's, but don't quote me, but I am working on it.
Okay. So you busy.
Yeah, I told you I've been sitting here at this laptop. I've been letting it go. I've been letting these characters talk, and right now the characters in Home for the Holiday is Sean and Tierra. They've been talking the most right now.
Okay. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see. Quick question. I just lost the question.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all. I had a question for her that was something to do with her story, and it just went away.
It flew out the brain.
Okay, so let's ask you a question. Either out of your catalog or anybody's catalog. Who would you marry, smash, or unalive? It doesn't matter who.
I would marry Amik. I would marry Amik. I would I would definitely marry Amik. I would unalive what was Lake's brother?
Which Lake? It's three.
From On Us, his brother that ended up having the twins.
Oh, Avant.
Van. Avant. Yeah, Van. I will underline Van. He got on my everlasting nerves. And what was the other one? Who would I smash? Oh, I'm in these Crenshaw King streets. Baby, I smash all the brothers. I'm just Simone could get it, Asif could get it. Yeah, okay.
Asif is off limits.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
Might have to slide.
Asif is that one. Baby. He's that one. Woo! I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that list. Do you ever reread books?
Yes. if I really fell in love with the book, like I would reread it again. Like reread. I reread Ashley Antoinette's catalog again because I'm so ready for B6. Like I know she about tired of me and her DMs. Um, she about tired of me, and I'm so ready for B6, but I have to refresh myself because now she's asking questions like, "Hey, what was this like?" She don't even know. She like, "What was the house? What was the house maid's name?" And I'm like, "What?" So we reread to try to figure out who was this name and stuff. So I do like to reread, especially if it's a series and the next one is about to come out. Like,
I'm just over. I just need. Okay. I need her to come on out with B6 and be done, so I could be done with it. I don't
yeah,
know. I reread her probably a few years ago. I don't think I could reread her again. I might reread book 5
yeah.
to
That's
catch
what I'm saying.
up.
The last one before,
Yeah,
yeah.
to catch up to for 6, but I don't know if I can reread her again.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
not
don't want.
no
I
shade on
wouldn't read.
T. I feel
Yeah,
like
no shade.
I know the characters well.
Yeah, I think what I will read if it's like a series like that and it's such a long pause. I gotta reread that last book to kind of like get an overall before going into that because it's just been so long and I've read so much. I don't want. I want to be very focused when I read B6.
I think the book that I reread a couple of times was Product of the Streets. And the reason why I
Oh,
reread it 3 times,
3 times, all of them, all five.
I had to. It's because it's a lot of moving
Ooh,
parts.
it is.
It's a lot of moving parts. And I knew that and I'm gonna have to read AOK again because I feel like I missed something because I read it quick. I read it fast. I felt like I missed something. So I'm gonna go back and
Mm-hmm.
reread it again and take my time with it. But I reread that a lot. A lot.
Oh, baby, it was. Now, know she already knows, so she already challenged me that I have to write a 120-page book, and when I do, she's gonna give me doctor's orders because I do not have that one. So
Look,
yeah,
look,
she be challenging me. That's big sis. That's big sis. Like I love her pen is undeniable. Oh my gosh, I love her.
fun fact. When I started talking about doing the podcast, she was the first author I ever mentioned doing a podcast to. And she was like, do it.
That's
Ain't that
that's
insane?
amazing. She's so uplifting. Like she literally, as soon as I said, because I would like do videos, like I said, I did reviews, and I would tag her in the reviews, and she would repost them, and we would just talk through the DMs. So when I said, "Hey, I did a book," she was like, "Oh, send it to me. I'm about to read it this weekend." She read it that like the fact that she read my book, like it was a big deal. I literally screenshot that and sent it to my cousin. We was on the phone. Oh my god! Like when I say fangirled out. Like she knows she is big sis. Like I literally fangirl.
First of all, well, I heard she telling on me on some stuff that I did. But I love authors like you guys because you guys are so down to earth. You guys are approachable. I hate the backlash that authors like her get. And I hope that that never finds you. Um,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous for readers to either, if you don't like the book, you don't like it. It's not for everybody. It's just not. Everybody is not going to reach every author is not going to reach every reader, and that's fine. But if it does find you and you do like it, be kind. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to get into these authors and be calling them at home and stuff like that. I just hope that never finds you as an author. Um, because it's ridiculous that they're subject to that. You do need to go sit on them people couch if that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to say, I just didn't care for the book. I think an author will
Mm-hmm.
respect that a bit more than you harassing her when the book is going to be done. It's going to be done when the damn book is done. Would you agree, or am I off base, or
No,
do you have
I
deadlines
totally,
that you have to adhere to?
I totally agree. Like, ain't no, be easy. I don't know. Keep it cute because do not be over here calling. Please don't do that. Don't do that because all of us, you don't know what you're gonna get. Now you might have called a couple of different ones. Don't do that. Don't stay.
First of all,
But I'm
you
trying
know
to be
these people
better.
online. And then you calling these people. What if these authors is batshit ass crazy? They come beat your ass. Then you want to come and play the woe is me, the victim. You cannot do that when you egged it on.
Yeah. But I'm learning that from people in my circle like Coco and Tasha, they will straight to take you off the ledge. They will talk you down. They will tell you, hey, no, because you got a brand and people are looking at you. You never know who's going to see you. You're not going to address that. Like, literally have talked me.
Off the hook.
No, like Shani, no, you're not. No, like got me straight together. And I appreciate that because they're in my circle and they know what we have to look forward to, and they know that we are living in this cancel society or whatever, and something can be taken out of context and used for a hot take.
Right.
And now that can destroy your brand. So certain things you just don't respond to, certain things you just ignore and keep it cute. Um, But please stop playing because it's it's only so much keeping it cute you gonna get. Like
Right.
you pushing it. But we are human. Let's stop making it seem like authors are not human. Like we don't deal with everyday stresses. Like we don't still have families and everything else. Like I'm the regular person. Just because I published a book, just because I hit a button, that don't make it that I don't have struggles, that I don't go through things, that I don't have bad days. Like let's be honest. So we just always have to be able to put ourselves in not having a bad day. We got to always put a smile on our face. But if you keep pushing somebody to that edge and then they snap, then you got what you got. I don't. How do we have sympathy for that?
Or these are the things that I feel like the pitfalls that that authors are going to do. They're going to either pull back and not engage with you anymore. Who wants that? I like engaging with
Yeah.
authors. I like talking to them and getting to know them as authors and finding out about their books. Their personal life is their personal life. That's not my business. It's not your business.
Yeah.
Y'all try and make it y'all business. Author beefs, I stay the hell out of that because guess what? That ain't my business. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we look at the negative. People are so engrossed in negative things about authors.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cool. We want to highlight the authors and their books. Their personal lives are for them to live. I feel the same way about entertainers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actors and actresses and singers and rappers and stuff. Their personal life is their personal life, and it's for them to live. I don't feel like
But
you. Go ahead. No.
I was like, I understand why people are pulling back and putting up boundaries though. Like, okay, I'm only gonna share this part of my life. I'm only gonna put this much out there. So I get that because we do have to have respectable boundaries. Like,
Right.
um, but that's on us as well. We got to make sure that we're not inviting all this energy because everybody ain't coming with pure intentions. Like
Right.
we might think that, and that's one of my things though. I be thinking I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I give everybody the fact that, hey, how you doing? I'm that sociable person. If you see me out and about, hey, how are you? I'm gonna come hug you, whatever. I'm silly. We're gonna have fun, we're gonna talk, we're gonna kiki. But I got to realize everybody ain't for my good. Everybody. Some people just be trying to get with you because they see where you going before you do. They see who you hanging with. They see the people that's around you, and they just want to be in a circle. They just want to be in the names. They want to be in the midst of, and everything is not genuine. And I've learned that, especially here on this TikTokity. Okay, everybody. Everybody can't go. My husband says this all the time, like, baby, just because, and he says this about my family. I got some members like everybody else do. Everybody can't go, and it's okay to just cut it off and be like, hey, I don't do that. And then when I come back in town, they be like, hey, you bougie, you don't be coming back in town. You don't come spend time with us, baby. No, I just don't deal with that, and I protect my peace, and my peace is over here with my laptop and writing and taking care of my kids and making sure my husband is okay. That's my peace. I don't have time to deal with what y'all dealing with, and it's okay. It's no love loss. It's no love loss.
There's
It's
no
no
love lost at all. It's just
disrespect.
that I choose not to deal with your stuff. Because guess what it is? It's
Yeah,
your stuff. It ain't mine. Because I didn't invite it
yeah.
in my space.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just wish that people understand what the boundaries are. I wish, when authors start pulling back or they stop writing, and you can be like, well, why they stop writing? Because of your negative ass comments.
Yeah, I wish they didn't let them. If you don't like something in my book, skip over it. I don't know what to tell you. If you didn't agree with something, baby, maybe it's not the book for you, and that's okay. I don't understand why I got to be a big old thing. Like, it's okay. You didn't like what that character did. Oh, I wouldn't have did that. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. But that
Right.
don't mean I'm gonna go and I'm gonna change it just because you didn't like it. I'm a My work is gonna stand. My work gonna stand tall. It is what it is. It's finished. That chapter is closed. I'm not going back to editing. Yeah, I know Summertime in the City has some edits and stuff. Shelly P put me on the editor and the formatter, baby. Everything now go through stuff. Y'all done gave me Tylee. Look, I have editors and formatters now. Baby, no. Once I'm done with it, I'm done with it. It done went through arcs. It done went through the betas, the arcs. It done went through my friends looking at it. I'm not changing nothing just because one person's opinion. It is what it is. And I just need some of our authors to stand tall. Like, hey, I put that out there and it is what it is. That's it.
Right.
I'm not gonna fold under pressure.
And that I love. I love that. I love that type of attitude. Girl, you being you. Being you. All right. Um let's move us along in some of the questions that I have.
Yes.
What is your idea of the great American novel?
What is my idea of the great American novel? Like a novel that I think encaptures
Encapsulates
everything.
everything that, because okay, I feel like, and I could be wrong, I feel like our idea of the great American novel is different from other ethnicities. I don't think we're
Mm-hmm.
ever considered in what a great American novel is. So they very rarely include urban literature, urban street lit, urban romance. Very rarely. I'm not saying they don't, but
Yeah.
very rarely. So, what book you feel like encaps- encapsulate everything that should be considered a great American novel? Or and what is that? What is that for
Mm.
you?
I don't think there's a book that captures everything, like all different parts. But when I say I love the great, the goat, Zora Neale Hurston, books like poetic, like books like what they wrote back then, and the fact of the matter that first of all they could read, they could write, the fact that they could literally put out something in that time frame when all opposition was against them, I appreciate more in this time frame, because the struggles that they dealt with just to not only just vote, not only just being in their skin. Um, I just hold those their books to a different level. Um, but I don't think there's one book that just and captures everything with all of the different art forms. Now that would be dope if we did come up with one that had a book that celebrated the people that writes urban lit, the people that writes romance, urban romance, because there's a difference between romance and urban romance that captures everything. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. But I don't think we have that.
I
We
do.
have.
I beg to differ. I think we do.
You
I
do?
felt like Demon's Dream is a great American novel for me.
That's a good
Um,
one.
I feel like and only for the reasons of the emotional bond to it. I feel like Ashley Antoinette created create has works that depicts great American novel. I feel like Lady Nisha with Losing Control is considered a great American
I
novel.
love
For
her.
me, for me. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like those type of works are never considered. Z Renee, she's another one
Oh
because
yes, I
it's
love her.
always emotions, character development. It's always the outcome may not always be what it's supposed to be. Um, Quan,
Okay,
Toy,
if you're speaking, I thought you were saying like all in one book, and like
all in
that's
one
what I was
book.
like.
To me,
No,
it's the beginning, it's the middle,
the middle and okay.
it's the emotion, it's
Mm-hmm.
the plot. To me, a
Yeah.
book that draws you in and you can't put it down.
Yeah. So then I have to agree with you. I thought you were kind of saying like all in one book and all the genres mixed
No,
together
no,
like
no,
a
no.
great. Yeah, I
That's okay.
misconstrued
That's
that. But
okay.
yeah, so I read Lucky Girl and baby I was crying.
See,
Crying. Lucky Girl had me crying. Godly Connections.
okay. Tell who the authors are if you can remember.
Lucky Girl is A Denise.
Okay.
Um Godly Connections is C. Winter's book. Um, Ashley Antoinette. If we starting from moth to a flame, baby. Even though it had me, it got so many emotions out of me, like up and down, up and down, up and down. Demon's Dream was whew, baby, that was a good book, and
Right.
it took you through the emotions and the ride of it. Um, Oh, I love Lady Nisha. Losing Control was, like you said, was a good one. Um, I'm trying to think. It's somebody else. E Bowser. I love the
Right.
emotions that I got through. Oh yeah, that's the
Absolutely.
given. Shelly book
Charlie P.
had me crying. Yeah, had me going through it. Emotions, like to provoke emotions out of me and be in a space in a book.
If I can get
That's
lost in a
something.
book, I'm lost. Like, and she
Yeah.
don't even know this, but I went back and read The Rise and Fall of a Crime God, and that's why Phantom is my favorite character ever. One of my
Mm.
favorite characters. I went back and read that book, even though I know the plot and the plot twists and stuff like that. It made me. The plot twist was genius. I can't tell it what it is, so that will tell the whole book. But it pulled out the book. No, the book made me laugh through the whole book until when it got serious. Even though Toya uses humor to uh Toya uses humor
Nuh-uh.
to soften the traumatic blows of it all, but that plot twist was Jinx. I never saw that coming. Never.
Yeah.
Never saw that plot twist coming. So for an author to say, "Ooh, let me go back and read that again because I might have missed something,"
Yeah.
that to me
Ooh.
is great writing. Aubrey J.
Yeah, that's
She's
good writing.
another one. She can get you in
Ooh,
that
yeah.
book and how you crack it up, and then next thing you know, the book that turns series, and you be like, "What the fuck?" You know,
AE, have you? I don't know. Have you read AE Valdez?
I have not yet, girl.
Whew. Let me know when you read her books. First of all, the Snow King, the Winter, was it Snow King, Winter, and it's the other book. The other book is like three of those. That's a good book to read going into winter. But baby, when I say those men right there,
I have to get into her. I have not gotten into her catalog.
oh
It's
my
only
god,
so many books you can read, and I know
I know. But
it's
her
not
other
enough time
series,
because you want to go back and you want your favorite authors, and then you want to try to add some new authors.
yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Baby, all I've wanted, all I've needed, and then she went to A Worthy Love and then Colliding. When we talking about books that I can go back and read again, you can put her at the top. When I say number one, baby, the books, I was so in love with my cousin was like, baby, we gotta go to the next book. I was like, but I don't want to leave a world yet. I don't want to leave. If I'm in there and I don't want to read, I don't want to leave their world.
Janelle, her Gideon Brothers books. Now, I like a good action book. I like when a man fight for her love, and I know it's interracial. Some people don't like interracial, and that's they bad.
They'll be okay.
But I won't finish the series. I won't read the last book, the last two books, because I don't want the series to end. I won't read that.
See,
Will
oh
not
yeah.
read.
See,
the last
I'll be
two
like,
books.
I gotta read it, but I'll read it again and again.
I'm not reading Jabari's book because I don't want it to end. I
I
don't.
get that.
I just and I might have to come to terms with it, but I don't want to read it. I'm not
Yes.
reading it because I don't want to.
Yes, you gotta come to
I'm ready
terms
for
with it. Oh God, you gotta
I'm
come to
ready for
terms.
it.
We gotta y'all help her out. Y'all gotta tell her, come on, just go ahead and go through the emotions. It's
I'm
sad that you be mourning. You be sad. I don't know if anybody else has felt this. After I read a book and it's over, maybe I'll be in a whole funk. Like, now, why I ain't got nothing else to read? What
But you
you
do,
telling me I'm done? I'll be
yeah.
so upset. I'll
Because
be
you want
upset.
more of that. When an author can develop a character so well, that is one of the things I learned from Toya is making sure that your character is developed because then it writes its own story. Girl, when
Yeah.
you can develop a character so well and you know every move of what you think that move is going to be, I think that's why Jaquel is successful because she has developed the Delgado men and Capri.
Mm-hmm.
She's developed them so well. The characters, you can't do nothing but fall in love with them. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
It's an automatic when she put a book out. When now Gray Huffington, that's my other girl. That's okay. Baby.
but what I'm saying is not all authors have the gift of character development the way those authors do. And I think that's what makes you
Yeah.
fall in love. That's something that I'm striving to learn and understand.
Mm-hmm.
And when you like Caesar and losing control, you know his ass was batshit crazy. You knew his ass was batshit crazy.
That
You knew it. And then what was the girl name? Tori, what's the girl name? I forget her name. I don't know why I can never remember a female name. Not London. Her name was.
It'd be hard.
I can't remember what her name is. Marley. Marley pissed me the fuck off.
Marley.
Baby, Marley.
Her in that van. In that van. In that van. And she kept trusting her mama. Girl, your mama is not for you. Do you? We not.
Marley wore me out with that fucking van. And the decision she
That
made.
man.
When that man came back, I was done
Yeah.
with Marley.
When he can't,
I was
she gonna
done.
tell me something. I'm gonna go give him a chance because I loved him. And now you over here sitting in this crack house.
And you done gave up this good man that love your damn dirty draws with your little booty having ass.
I said, did you? Did you really do? And you on the dirty mattress?
But an author that can turn the tide like that and then bring him back, that's an art form. That is an art form. Not everybody can do that. So I take my hat off to authors such as all of y'all because it's a learning tool for me as I'm going into my writing. So I thank you for that.
Toya said with all the jewelry on.
Yes, all of it. All of it. All right. Let me ask you a few questions. I'm gonna let you have your day. Describe yourself in one word.
Oh, that's easy, poetic.
Okay. What hate to see you coming?
At the moment, my laptop. For real. Because it's like, baby, can you stop typing on me? Can you stop?
My pen is fill in the blank.
My pen is growing.
I like that.
It's growing.
I like that.
It's growing.
I like
it's
that.
learning. It's growing. It's growing.
I like that.
Coco, leave me alone. Talking about some well, Coach, not the Ma. Coach hates to see me coming for.
Blank is life.
Reading is life to me. It just gives me all the feels.
When you got back into reading, it was like, how the fuck did I get this up?
Oh my God. I was so mad at myself. Like, I was just sitting there like, why? Like, how did I suppress this part of my life? It was almost like I had to sit in myself, and I had to sit in that moment and be like, what happened from this girl who picked up a book each week? Every Saturday I bought a new book, to the fact that now, like, I literally wasn't reading. Like I had it was forgotten. Like, and I had to really be like, was life in that much that I just didn't pick up a book? Like, I didn't read anything. And I had to realize life was just, I was enjoying my teens. I was married at 21, 25. I had my first baby. We military, we are moving around. All of those things happened, but it was like when I picked up and I told Ashley this. So I was like, I picked up Moth to a Flame, and you really came back into my life. You made reading come back into my life. You really restored that. And even in my book, I said to my cousin, like, I really appreciate her, because without her starting me and asking me to read this book, to read Moth to a Flame, I would have never gotten to here. I don't think I would have gotten to here. I honestly believe that, because I had suppressed that side of reading to me. I would have never knew you guys if my cousin didn't say, hey, can you read this book? It's so good. I just want you to read this book.
Do you think that if had your cousin not gotten you back into reading, that you would have written a book by now?
I don't think so. No, there's no way, because the fact that I started reading, and she was like, Shani, you can write something like this. And I was like, what you mean I can write? You've been reading this stuff long. Why I gotta write? She's like, because you always written poetry and stuff. Ain't no difference. She's like, put your poetic spin on it. I love what would you do about this book? Like, and she's my little cousin. She's my RN, my little baby, our little baby nurse.
I love that. See, look how God worked. Look at him.
He surely did. He surely did, because
like, okay, it's time to pick up your people. And we're going to use your cousin to do it. Get you back into reading.
Because I'll be like, I made so many excuses. You know, I'm finished school in December. And then with the husband leaving, I didn't have nothing else to do. I'm like, well, I guess. She's like, well, what you gonna do? You need a hobby, because you're just not gonna be sitting there on the couch crying because he deployed. So you're gonna need to figure something out, figure something out to do. I said, I'm gonna start working out, and I'm gonna just make sure the kid's good. And she's like, and what else? I was like, I'm just reading me some books. She's like, okay, and what else? And so I sat here and I thought, I'm like, well, maybe I could write something. Let me see. And I started writing, I started typing, and that's how Summertime in the City was born.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Look at your cousin. Being the big cousin. Big little cousin.
She was being the big cousin. She's so bossy. That's why her nickname is Betty Boop. Yeah, it's Boop.
I love that. All right. 3 authors, dead or alive, to the Hall of Fame. Who are you picking?
Oh, Nicole, no, that's not fair.
It is fair. Everybody has to do it.
We only get 3?
Only 3.
Zora Neale Hurston. I love her. I love her writing. To the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's too hard. A.E. Valdez.
Okay. She hasn't been inducted, so thank you for inducting her.
Yeah. Ooh.
Got one more.
It's between Ashley and Gray, but I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Gray Huffington. I'm gonna put her on my All-Star team.
Okay. Now, you can invite 5 authors, dead or alive, to dinner. Only 5. Because at first I was gonna say, who's your Mount Rushmore? But I'm gonna let you invite 5 authors to dinner.
5 authors to dinner. Okay, E. Bowser gotta come to dinner. Big Sis gotta come to dinner. Ashley gotta be at dinner. Okay, Ashley gotta be at dinner. Because baby, Ashley is a time. Okay? She's a time. I gotta bring Crazy Shanae, but C. Winter. I gotta bring C. Winter. Ooh. I gotta bring Trina. I gotta bring Katrina.
What's her other name?
Katrina. I'm calling her by her Trina. Katrina Williams. Is it Williams? Is your last name, Trina? Don't get me lying. Y'all know I don't remember people's last names. But yes, that's the Rebuild. That's her book. And the 5th person.
One more.
They gotta be, and they an author.
Author or writer.
Okay, who I say? We got Ashley. We got Shanae. Who I say? E. Bowser. Katrina. And that 5th one, that we gonna have a time, and I want to pick their brain. Lady Nisha. I want to pick her brain.
That's a good one. And that does not mean, this list does not mean that
please,
you're not worthy of going to dinner. She can only pick 5 people.
I can only pick 5.
This is quick and quick. So sometimes people just don't remember. Please don't take it against her. Charge her head, not her heart. Because she want to bring everybody.
I do. Oh, because if I could have changed that, I would have brought LaToya, because the way she had you in Chicago, she seemed like she a time. And I really want to have a time, baby. Yeah, we might have to. I'll be like, hey,
Vera said, bring
somebody
her a doggy
gotta.
bag.
I got you, Vera. I'm gonna bring you a doggy bag, baby. The next dinner on me. But baby, we might have to take one out because I know Toya go. We gonna have a time, baby. Tell some nah, leave Toya. Not, I'm going on O Block.
No, no,
Yes,
no.
yeah. I
We're
want to
never
have a
going back
time.
there. Ever.
the way, the way y'all was on that
Running.
sidewalk, and
She
I
had me
said, why y'all
running.
go at night?
She had me running.
Why did y'all go at night? I'm still trying to understand.
Toya. Oh, I know why we went at night. Because Toya didn't get to me till late. So we went 8 because we was not far. I guess she felt like she just needed to swing me by.
Oh my God. Swing you on by. I feel like what if we got together, so me, Nicole, Toya, and Star, oh baby. Star is when I say Star is off the chains. She off the in the group chat, baby. She be singing songs to us, baby. It'll be a time. It'll be a time.
First of all, Toya don't let you do shit by your. Well, she don't let me do nothing by myself. But when I say a time will be had, listen, Toya is. We gonna eat good. We gonna visit some places.
See?
We gonna talk some shit, and then we gonna go to bed because I got to go to sleep. I got to go to bed.
Maybe.
Ain't no difference, girl. I can't go to the bathroom by myself. I had a hard time, enough time going downstairs to go handle my number 2 because she wouldn't. Where you going? I'm trying not to blow up this bathroom in here. So,
baby, she was making sure you was good. But when I say I enjoyed y'all endeavors out in the streets, I was like, yeah. Let me know when I'm gonna be booked to be. Yeah, that was fun.
But a time was had. I did. I so appreciate her. I appreciate everybody that came out to Chicago. I had so much fun. I got to eat y'all authentic Chicago food. I told Toya last night about it might have been 12 my time, might have been 3:00 her time, 2:00 her time. I said, I want some Harold's chicken.
Oh my God. See, and that's crazy. I've been to Chicago, but I've never sold Toya when I come. Because Toya, I'm coming to Chicago. I have Urbanism July 16th. So if you there,
we'll be in Detroit.
Y'all be in Detroit?
Be in Detroit.
Wow. Well, I mean, I could drive over my family there in Detroit, but dang, yeah. Well, y'all just have to give me the places I need to go. Y'all just tell me where I need to go when I'm there, because I'll be there July 16th through that weekend for Urbanism, the book event.
You're going to be in Detroit. That's the same weekend.
See?
And then the next week, I'll be in New Orleans.
Come on, New Orleans. I've never been there.
Oh, you got to go. You got to go.
Yeah.
You got to go. Just get your walking shoes ready. And I suggest that if you like authentic Creole food, that you lose about 10 pounds before you go, because you're going to eat and drink if you drink. Stay on the path. Don't go on no side streets. Don't do none of that.
I've heard that. Stay on the strip, like stay
with your group, because it's different out there. It's different. All right. Let's see her. Do you have any advice for new authors or authors that are already writing?
My advice would be to find your community. Find you a good community to be around, to surround yourself with. Also to trust yourself. Like, it's so easy to doubt yourself in this. And I've done it. It's so easy to doubt yourself, but trust your work, trust your pen, and don't doubt yourself. Be your biggest supporter. because nobody's gonna big you up or promote your work more than you are going to. And market yourself. Definitely market yourself. Marketing is key because the only way is to get yourself out there. So book events here on TikTok, on all the different social medias, make your videos, market yourself, promote yourself. Be you and be you. Please be you. Don't fall into a personality because baby, it's hard to keep up that same face. And now they're gonna be like, "Oh, you two faced and you flippity flopping it." Like, just be you. If they like you, they like you. If y'all like me, you like me. Y'all know I'm crazy. I'm loud. I'm sociable. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. It's okay.
That's that. Because Coco can tell you, Toy can tell you, Tasha can tell you how I am right now. How I am anytime I'm online is how I am in public. That's just my natural personality. Just be you.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't never lied. It's okay. It's okay. If you funky, just be funky. If you nice, just be nice. But you don't have to put on air. It's cool.
These people ain't got a heaven or a hell to put you in. Okay, not one. Not one. You ain't Big G. You can't. I mean, what you gonna do to me? What you gonna? Okay, I'm just saying. And you don't pay my bills, so. And you don't dick me down at night either. So I'm just saying. So I don't care about your opinion.
Right. Either you like it or you don't. If you don't, you don't. If you like it, you like it. But be kind. Be kind to people. Let's find out where we can find you. Where you go first? Where you gonna be in 2026?
Yay, 2026. So in January 2026, I will be here in Jacksonville, Florida at the Jack's Urban Fest. And then in April, I will be at Black Girls Who Read, which is in Dallas, Texas. In May, I am a sponsor at BRBF. So you will see your girl there enjoying BRBF. I am one of the sponsors there. So look out in your bags for your Shani Denise things. In July, you will find me at Urbanism Book Fest in Chicago. And then also you will find me at Pages in New York, July 26th. And then I have been invited to come back to formerly known as the Black Book Bash. It is Kinfolk Lit. I have been invited back as a panelist. So that should be coming out soon. So your girl will definitely be there. And that seems to be the year so far.
Come on, Booked and Busy. Come on, Booked
and Busy.
I'm just saying, I love that for you. Where can people find you? What are your socials, your website? How can they buy your book?
So, I am author by day, reader by night here. I also have another page, which is author Shani Denise, but this is my main author by day, reader by night, because a lot of you guys knew me reader by night before I became an author, so I just kept the same tagline. Also, you can find me on www.shanidenise.com. And if you go buy a book over there today, you use the keyword booked. It's in my stories, booked, and you're going to get you 25 or 30% off. I put a code in. So that's good for all today. In honor of Miss Nicole. And then also you can find Summertime in the City. We're at Barnes & Noble. She is in Barnes & Noble, so you can definitely go cop her. She's on the website at Barnes & Noble, but definitely my website. And of course, I'm on the Zine, and I'm on Lulu. Like, Google me, baby. I can't believe I can say that. Y'all can say, Google me, baby.
But isn't
Google
that
me,
surreal?
you can find it.
Is that surreal for you?
That's so surreal. I literally Googled my name, and I said, Dad, my book is on Barnes & Noble. And I called him, and I'm screaming. And he like, Shani, what's wrong? I said, my book. You can Google my name. And he's like, well, what did you expect, sweetie? And I was like, I don't know. I'm like freaking out. Like, you can Google Shani Denise and you can find my books.
I love that. I love that. Oh, I'm super excited for you. I'm super excited for you. All right. Well, let me pop my shit real quick. Coming up next
pop.
week, I have two authors. I have author Nitra Antoinette on Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 Central, 10 a.m. Pacific. On Sunday, I have author Alicia Don. Super duper excited to meet her. I love both of their works. We'll be talking their books and their author life. What else is going on with me? Y'all can follow me on all platforms. TikTok, what is it? TikTok, Instagram. Oh, come on, for the holidays. Facebook,
Yes.
Threads, Blue Sky. I'm all under Booked and Busy. Uh, Substack. I don't have a Substack up yet, but I think I will be having one up soon. Oh, my events that I'll be at next year. I'll be at the Boozy Book Tour in Las Vegas. I will be the official podcaster. Super duper excited about that. I'll be at the Cali Author Takeover with author Shelly P. I'll be hosting that event. Super duper excited about that. That is in April of 2026. And then in June, I will be at the Dungeon Night at the Boozy Book Tour Dungeon Night in Denver. Super excited about that. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Boozy Book Tour, boozybooktour.com, and author Shelly P. Her links are in her bio. Make sure y'all go get y'all tickets if y'all want to come hang out with me and see what I got going on. Y'all make sure y'all support author Shani Denise. Y'all go to all her platforms. Y'all get her books, read them. Y'all make sure that y'all leave reviews. They want me to remove you, so I'm gonna make it quick. Y'all get her reviews and everything. So y'all make sure y'all follow her. Love y'all. Enjoy.
Yes, and don't forget melanated literary rotations is Black Friday, where we have all of our Black authors and businesses. We will be on the Morning Collective on Coco's Live. Remember to come and support your favorite authors and businesses. Will be on there, and they will be offering you up special deals and sales. So definitely follow MLR 2025 on Black Friday from 9 to 5. Come out and support your Black businesses.
There you have it. I will talk to y'all later. Happy reading, y'all.
Hi, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, y'all.
Bye.